Okay, what I'm doing my presentation on is Leonardo da Vinci, not DiCaprio like Mr. Castellan you mess up on. But basically, most people didn't know that he was a mathematician, sculptor, artist. He was also a cartographer. He was also, what else was he? Well, basically, he was also an architect who, everybody knows he did the, well, yeah, I'm just going to skip through that because that part was a little difficult to understand. Basically, the time period he was in was during the Renaissance, which was full of fantastic artists, but I chose Leonardo because he was the one who stood out the most to me. He also was considered, well, some people considered him wise, knowing, but very helpful. Because what he really did was he helped his teachers. He painted many famous and well-known paintings like Mona Lisa and the Vitruvian Man, as well as The Last Supper, which we all know. Okay, now I'm going to start talking about Leonardo's inventions, which was his, everybody knows the very first helicopter, which was circular and had a spiral upward wing. He also created the first hang glider, which had the wings of a bat, which spread out very wide, about 40 brachia, which brachia means width, 40 inches in width or more, I forgot. He basically tried to understand physics as well as he could. That was his major. He majored in many subjects, including math, art, science, as well as some people say architecture. He also built the very first ball bearing, which was caused by a ton of friction during the machinery that they had at this period of time. Which they did use machinery to lift heavy objects around. So when the moving objects, they didn't have hydraulics back then. When the wood was moving around, it started causing enough friction to start fires, sort of. So he built the ball bearing to reduce that completely, which kind of helped out a lot and made it a lot more easier to move objects around. In my opinion, he was a great architect, artist, which he inspires me when I have troubles in my life, because he had many difficulties through his life as well. He was very helpful in his time, which kind of inspires me to be helpful as well. And he basically, it's kind of sad that he died at age 60 for unknown reasons, which was natural, like at old age or disease, probably not as possible. But he's still widely known for his paintings. It's just really, it's really helpful to me to know that he can never be forgotten. That's great.